Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you quite a little bit of a heavier look to what I usually do. So I do something very minimal, minimal products. This is a step-by-step guide to this smoky eye, and I've used a different kind of foundation as well. So it's very long lasting. So this is more for something for like a night out, for a sari, even for a long wedding. And you know, this is particularly something that I've just done for a shoot that I'm about to go to. So I'm just getting ready for it. And yeah, so I just like hope you guys get it. It's a lot of products that I've used, a lot of brushes that I've used. But yeah, just something a little bit different to my usual videos. I'm going to be starting with eye makeup first. So I've got my paint pot laying low, and I'm just going to use this as a base. If you have a long-lasting sort of concealer, you can use that as well as a base. So this is just like a nude color. Right, so now that the base is on, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use this Huda Beauty Smoky Obsession. And I'm just going to get a nice fluffy brush. So we've got the Morphe 505. I'm just going to do my crease and just blend it all out. Next, I'm actually going to get a MAC Teddy pencil, and I'm going to very softly create a cut crease. So what a cut crease means is just where my crease is naturally. So keep your eye open and do that, and try and do the exact same thing on the other side. If you need to stretch, that's okay as well. So I just did a rough version of it. So I'm just going to get my Zoeva 237, and I'm just going to blend it out, just so that the lines are not so harsh. I am going to dip into the Huda Beauty Emerald Obsession, and this time I'm actually going to get this light color. Okay, I'm going to take my Morphe M139 brush, and I'm just going to go back into this color. And I'm just going to do the outer corner, so within the cut crease. So the look I was going for was not a cut crease. The look I'm going for is just, I'm giving myself, it's quite nice to be able to create a symmetry if you do the cut crease first as well, so you know exactly where to stop. It's almost like drawing an outline, and then you know where to fill in and where not to go over your line. Going to take my M506 brush, back in the Huda Beauty, but this time I'm going to go for this color. I'm just gonna go over my cut crease all the way in. I find it really important to layer your crease, only because see, like whatever I've created now would have been so much harder for me to do. It would have looked really patchy, it wouldn't have looked very blended. So this is why a lot of people tend to do like at least 2-3 colors around the crease, and then bring in the color that they really want to show. If you haven't gathered, the colors we're going for is green. So another palette that I'm actually going to add here is the Pat McGrath. I don't really know what they're called. They all pretty much don't have a label, but this one is the one with these 4 colors. So here, I absolutely love this green. It has a little bit of a purple tone to it as well. I'm just gonna use this generously, and I'm just gonna apply it right in the middle of my lid. So cool, right? I mean, this color really pops. So I'm gonna take my my Morphe 139, and I'm just gonna tidy it up around the crease. And then I'm going to go back to my Emerald Obsession, and I'm just going to go for this little lime nice highlighter color, and the brush that I'm using is a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number on it, but it's just like one of these little, you know, highlight brushes. So I'm just gonna do the inner corner, and whatever's left on the brush, I'm just pulling it through. I'm going to go back to my to these products later, because now I'm going to do the rest of my face and then come back to my eye as well. So I'm just going to get a wipe and just tidy up under the eye. I'm getting my Too Faced Born This Way and my Born This Way from Too Faced foundation as well. So I'm just going to get one pump. I find this foundation to be quite heavy. So I'm going to use my MAC Oval 6 brush, and I'm first just going to get some of the product and just spread it out a little bit. I'm just going to pull the product and blend it into the skin. But because I go quite heavy on the contouring, I like to go with my foundation just that half a shade lighter, just so that I can contour. Now I'm gonna get my beauty blender. I'm just gonna fix the under eye. I'm gonna go back to my eye now. So I'm gonna get my teddy pencil, and I'm just going to go right into that lash line and just create a little line outside. Right, so I'm gonna go back to my Zoeva 237, and I'm just gonna extend the pencil like and create like that line, if you can see. Now I'm gonna go to my Huda Beauty, the Smoky Obsession, and I'm just gonna go for the really dark brown with the same brush, and I'm just going to set. I know a lot of people usually tend to get scared to do the lower lid, and they're just like, oh my god, this is already looking heavy or dark. But honestly, at the end, once you've added the lashes and everything, the final look, it really looks a lot more complete. So I find it's actually really important, but yeah, a lot of people don't tend to do it. So I'm going back to my Morphe 506 brush, and I'm gonna go back to my emerald, and this time I'm gonna use the green that we used before, so like the olive green. I'm just gonna go over the brown, and this time, if you've noticed, the product's gone down a lot more, right? I'm going to quickly set my under eyes before any more product like seeps into like my wrinkles. So I'm getting my Laura Mercier powder, and one brush that I really love with it actually is the Morphe M501, and I'm just going to bake, to be honest, because for this look I really needed to bake. I'm gonna get a clean tissue. Okay, have this ready. I'm just gonna fold it. If you have those stickers or you know those kind of tapes and stuff, more than welcome to. I'm going to go back to my Huda Beauty, and I'm going to take my 506 again. This time I'm going to dip into the black. Now this can be your choice, okay, because you have to be really careful with this product. You obviously don't want to put too much to it, too much on it. So I'm just creating, you know, that line, but I'm not going too low. I want this to give me a bit of a lift, so I'm just going to hold it there. I'm just pressing the powder in. At this point, don't worry if it looks a little bit messy, you can clean it. Just make sure you don't put too much on it. Of course, we're going to use an eyeliner. So I'm going to use my Pat McGrath liner. And see, I've already created a flick basically. So all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start on top of my eyelid first. Usually I always do my flick, but I don't feel like I need to. And I'm not gonna go too thick with my liner either, because I don't want to hide this beautiful work that we've done. Doesn't this look cool? I want to now add my lashes. And I'm going to use my own collab with Vesperleg. So these are my Colombo lashes. Ooh. My Shumera lash color. Lift your lid, make sure all the lashes are inside, and just curl it. So this is my Bad Girl Bang Benefit, so from Benefit, and officially like my favorite freaking mascara. Right, never forget your lower lashes. I mean, come on, look at the difference this eye makes compared to this eye. So while your eye is open, and don't worry about the glue, that will dry clear, and we are going to go over with the liner. Right, now get your liner again and just go over the actual lash line. If you feel like you need to do your liner again because it's made a bit of a mess, you can do. I'm going to go back to my highlight in the inner corner. I feel like I could do a little bit more. I'm just going to bring it to a little bit to the lower bit, lower corner as well. I'm going to get this one is from Zoeva. It's 322, so it's like a really fine flat brush, so you could use any brush really. And I'm going to go back to my Smoky Obsession. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side as well. I'm going back to my Morphe 505 brush that I used right at the beginning, remember guys? And I'm just going to again just do the edges to make sure that it looks nice and blended. I'm going to go back to my 501 brush and just tidy up. Okay, so I think I'm ready now to do some contouring and highlighting. I like my Bobbi Brown stick 7.25. And I'm just going to cut my face and give it that look of. So whatever I'm creating right now, I'm actually going for a shoot. So this is the look that I'm creating for an outdoor shoot. So I need something heavy for it to stand out and for it to also last. So I'm taking my MAC 109 brush and I'm just going to blend the product. Bobbi Brown bronzer as well in Golden Light. So same brush, I'm just going to dip it in and I'm just going to set the wet product so it doesn't move. Okay, so I don't feel like my foundation is looking as bright as before. Shape Tape in medium light, and I'm just gonna create, you know, trying so hard to create a straight nose. So yeah, can you see? I mean, my nose is a bit bent either way, so there's nothing I can do about that. Right, so now I'm gonna take my oval 3 brush. I'm gonna dip slightly into my contour powder and I'm still going to create a bit of a shadow. Come on, you have to admit my nose looks much sharper than it did a few minutes ago. Liquid blusher, this is from NARS, my favorite color, Luster. See, since I've done green, and I want my lips to be nude, I'm not gonna go for a pink tone, I'm gonna go for something peach. This brush is an Illamasqua brush, and they actually sell this to wear with their cream blushes, so I feel like this one blends in quite well without moving my previous product. But as per usual, I'm going to set anything cream or liquid, which I have been doing so far. So I'm gonna get my Tom Ford. The color is called Shared Cheek Duo in Exotica Flora, and I love it because it has a really nice peach and it has a really nice pink. and it's not a very strong color. It's super sheer, so you could, seriously, I could do this all day and still it won't pick up too much product. So I'm just gonna set. See, it's not very strong, is it? Last thing to do, well, before lips, is eyebrows. So you guys know that I'm obsessed with my brow wiz from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I'm just gonna use the comb bit of this pencil to brush through and then go straight in with the color. Also going to set it, and this is a product that I used to use many years ago. So I think when I first started YouTube, I used to use this product, and now I'm back to it. So this is the MAC, but this one's now a Pro Longwear. So it's Pro Longwear waterproof brow set, but I used to use the brow set when it was just a brow set. So this is a brown color, and the reason I use that is because I've got a bit of lowlights in my hair, so I want this to match my hair. So I'm just brushing it through very softly, and it's going to set my brows as well, since I'm doing this makeup look, you know, because I want it to last as well. So if you look at this brow and this brow now, I feel like this has gone softer. Right, so for this look now, I'm gonna go for something a little bit more nude. So this is Urban Decay, it's called Uptight. Man, I've had this color for so long now, like it's one of my favorite colors. And my MAC Morning Coffee. And I always like to go over my lip line to give myself really full lips. Come on, you've got to admit, right? This looks like I just got lip injections done. And just to finish off, I am going to use this limited edition MAC lipstick in apricot gold, and I'm just going to apply this color in the middle of my lip just to give it a little bit of shine. You could use a gloss if you wanted to. Yeah, so I've just added a little bit of that peach, whereas before it looked very muted, and this is just the peach and it picks up like my blusher and stuff. But yeah, ta-da guys, this is my makeup done. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know there's a lot of information and I try to be as detailed as I possibly can and as informative as I possibly can, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you do want to see more of these sort of different kind of evening glam looks, then do let me know. Leave feedback, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, share, and until next time guys.